Good evening, everyone. We will wait just a few more minutes for a few more people to join. I know we had almost 40 people register, so we will wait for a few more to join us this evening. Tonight will be recorded and it will be posted online tomorrow as well. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We'll wait just a couple more minutes. Tonight will be recorded, so if you can't stay for the whole thing, it will be posted on our YouTube page and our social media pages, and I will send it out to everyone tomorrow as well. But we will wait just a few more minutes for a few more people to join us. All right, we will get started. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Missy Hendricks, and I am the camping director for the Northern Lights Council. I am also the camp director this summer out at Camp Wilderness. So tonight I will go through a quick presentation on our new schedule that we implemented this upcoming summer. Some of you may have already heard it from previous webinars, but there's not too much change. And at the end, I'm going to go through the registration process because Merit Badge class registration opens on Monday. Unless if you participated in our spring recruitment plan, if you're with the Northern Lights Council, that opens up tomorrow. This is my first time doing a webinar platform on Zoom, so please be patient with me. We no longer have GoToMeeting, so I will get started here. Okay, and again, this is recorded right now and I'll post it online tomorrow. We also, throughout the presentation, have some QR codes. For those of you that don't know what a QR code is, if you open up the camera on your phone and you hold it up to the screen, when there's a QR code on the screen, it will bring you directly to the website that I'm talking about. All right. So again, my name is Missy. My information is there on the screen. There's my email address. Feel free to give me a call or send me a text if you have any questions about camp, all the way leading up to camp or while you're even at camp. Also, Cord Redding is our program director. He could not make it on the call this evening, but he is very excited to be back at camp, and we just have a wonderful program to offer this summer. Camperships. We believe that every scout should have the opportunity to attend a camp. So campership is our financial assistance or our scholarships within the Northern Lights Council. We do offer camperships for out of council units too. You just need to contact me about that. We are extending the campership deadline. So if you have anyone that is still interested in applying, please have them go online and fill out that campership application. And this weekend I'll be going through those applications, and we will be rewarding those scouts with those scholarships, and that will be linked to their account before the early bird fee is on May 16th. Out at Camp Wilderness, we do have an action track chair. So if you have anyone, youth or adult, that needs some assistance with mobility, it's a giant wheelchair on tracks that got donated to us by the United Foundation for Disabled Archers. And if you have anyone that would like to use it while they're at camp, please contact me about it. All right, next, unit t-shirts. So the store closes for unit t-shirts on this Sunday at 11:59 p.m. These are not required by any means. It's just a fun shirt that you can order, and you can get it customized with your troop number on it and the Camp Wilderness 2022. A lot of our new stuff that we're ordering has that like scenic view on it. I am wearing one of the brand new sweatshirts that's coming out in the Trading Post too this year. But these unit t-shirts, the store closes on Sunday. So if you're interested, you can place your order online. That will be shipped directly to your house before you arrive at camp. Just a reminder that for camp this summer, all participants, youth and adult, needs a health form filled out, and they need parts A, B, and C. And if an adult is only coming for part of the week, they still need A, B, and C. So every person that is attending camp, whether it's for a day or for the entire week, needs parts A, B, and C filled out, and C is signed by a physician. COVID-19. So everything that I say tonight still is subject to change as the pandemic is changing. But as of right now, everything is lifted. All of our restrictions are lifted. We're so excited. We are not requiring vaccines. We're just strongly recommending them. We are still going to stick with outdoor dining, but we will have indoor dining available for inclement weather. But we have no bubbles, no cohorts, no pods, no scheduled shower and trading post times. Everybody will be able to choose whichever classes they want to go to at whichever time, and you may go and use any of our other facilities whenever you would like also. We are very excited about that. The only thing, our staff is still going to keep a little bit of a distance from our participants because in case if they get sick and we don't want to have to shut down camp, because we still want to be able to offer a program. So our staff still will be dining separately from our participants, but everybody else will be able to roam camp freely, which is incredible. Most people on the call tonight are already registered for summer camp, but if you're not, you can scan that QR code on the screen and get registered. We are running 6 weeks of Scouts BSA camp. 2 of those are scuba, so we will be offering scuba. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Camp is all inclusive this year. So that means the price that you see on the screen is the price you're paying. That includes all of your merit badge supplies, your troop shoots, everything is included with that price. The only thing additional is if you want to buy anything from the Trading Post, you would have to buy like clothing items or anything like that. But your first initial merit badge supplies that you need to complete that merit badge will be included. Now, for example, for metalwork, if they want to go and get more metal rods, they can purchase those on their own, but the initial ones will be included with the price that you see on the screen. And those early bird payments are due by May 16th. All right, so our schedule for this upcoming summer, it's a combination of a 2019 schedule for us and a 2020 and a 2021. We combine them all to create this great schedule. Our Sunday check-in will be assigned check-in times like we have done the last 2 years. So keep an eye on your email for which time you're supposed to arrive. Please make sure that you arrive as a unit. You will be greeted at the Welcome Center where you'll go through your health screening out there. So just make sure that you either send your health forms in ahead of time for us to check, or else everybody in every vehicle has their correct health forms. So whoever's in the first car has those health forms, second car has those health forms, and then you'll be ready to go. After that, you will enter camp, you will go to your campsite, and a staff member will meet you there to go through the rest of the check-in process with you. We will have a commissioner meeting. We do have a commissioner this upcoming summer. His name is Ricky French. He used to be our climbing director the past 2 years, and now he's our commissioner this year. So there will be a commissioner meeting. If anyone is interested in being a commissioner, you can fill out an application online and I will contact you. At 4 o'clock, we'll have a tour of camp for the new campers. They'll meet at the flag field. We're going back to dinner, picnic style, everybody at one shift eating. We're very excited. After that, we'll have an adult leader meeting over in the dining hall, an SPL meeting in the flag field. And then at 7 o'clock is merit badge and activity sign up. So merit badge sign up is online ahead of time, but we have this time spot in here in case if a scout gets to camp and they really want to change a class or do something completely different. This is the time for them to go and talk with merit badge counselors or just check in to make sure that they're on the roster. But that is from 7 to 8 o'clock. At 8:15, we will have everybody gather in the flag field, the entire camp, and we'll walk down to campfire together and do one big campfire at 8:30. And that is put on by our camp staff. All right, so Monday, I will split everybody into meal shifts, and so there'll be 2 meal shifts per meal. And then in between those meal shifts is that breakfast right at 8 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we'll have an adult leader meeting over at the Black Building, or maybe we'll have it out in the Pines. And then also at 9 o'clock is when that first merit badge session starts. So that first block goes on Monday and Tuesdays from 9 to 11. So 2 hours on Monday, 2 hours on Tuesday, for a combined total of 4 hours to try and complete that merit badge. We'll have a fire drill over at 11 o'clock on top of the storm shelter. Then we will go into lunch. There'll be a back to senior patrol leader meetings at 12:30. That afternoon is the second merit badge time. So they will go on Monday and Tuesday from 1 to 3, 2 hours on each day to try and complete that merit badge. And then every day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock is our open time and our open program time. So we are offering additional merit badges in program areas. The Nature Lodge and Scoutcrafts, fishing will all have additional merit badges that you can go and take. This is not one that you sign up for it. This is more of a self-study merit badge time. So say you would go out to the Nature Lodge and they would start earning their environmental science merit badge. They could check back in with that merit badge counselor throughout the week to see how they're doing. But this is, and if you go on our leaders guide, we have listed the merit badges that we're going to offer, but that's from 3 to 5. They don't have to take merit badges. When we surveyed scouts, they want time to be able to go out and have fun and do what they want to do. So maybe they want to spend the entire 2 hours down fishing trying to catch a fish, or over at the waterfront swimming, or on the water trampoline. Maybe they want to spend 2 hours playing carpet ball. This is just for them to do what they would like to do, or they can have the opportunity to earn more advancement. 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, we'll have a commissioner meeting. 5 o'clock, we'll have dinner, flag, a chaplain's aid meeting. Monday night is the Trailblazer Trek. So all the Trailblazers should attend that Trailblazer Trek to do their 5-mile hike. And then 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock is our troop time, our open program time, where troops can sign up for merit badge, or not, excuse me, not for merit badges. Troops can sign up for troop pontoons and troop shoots. All sorts of fun troop activities will be going on that evening. Tuesday is basically the exact same, but we are very excited to bring back our early morning activities. We haven't been able to do them since 2019, so we will have the polar bear plunge back going on at the waterfront on Tuesday morning. The rest of the day is very similar, except for then that evening time. We are bringing back adult leader cope on Tuesday night, so you'll have that opportunity to do the giant zip line. And then also we're bringing back cast iron chef competition. So we will have the savory and the sweet category, a youth and an adult category. The ingredient this year is bacon. It's not required, just highly recommended. Okay. Wednesday, there's the mountain goat climb out of the climbing tower at 6 a.m. And then Wednesday's our adventure day. It's our fun day for you as a troop to do whatever you would like to do. We're going to have a ton of fun and activities going on right at camp. Or if you want to go outside of camp and go and do something, you're more than welcome to do that too. If you want to go up to Itasca State Park, or you want to go and rent the electric bikes up in Park Rapids, or you want to go out to Walker and do a guided fishing trip. In the Leader's Guide, there's a long list of resources that you can contact those companies. And if you want to put something within your troop, you can. Or if you want to stay at camp, you're more than welcome to stay at camp too. If you do decide to go off-site, say you choose to go up to Itasca State Park and you're there over the lunch hour, and you want us to provide you a sack lunch, we will make those sack lunches for you to take on your adventure wherever you go. All right, let's see here. You'll also eat lunch and dinner in your campsites on those days too, if you're staying at camp. That evening is going to be one big chapel in the Pines. That's our worship service. After that is our commissioner campfire. And then after that is going to be the Order of the Arrow call out. Thursday and Friday are basically the same as Monday, Tuesday. That the same merit badge schedule will follow, except Thursday, we have Terrific Tomahawk Thursday in the morning over at Scoutcrafts, and then in the evening we have the Water Carnival and Ironman competition. So the Water Carnival will have a lot of fun activities going on down at the waterfront, and the Ironman, you need a swimmer, two swimmers, two canoers, one swimmer, two canoers, and then a long distance runner, a short distance runner, and then an adult leader to eat an orange at the very end. So start preparing your orange eating skills now. And let's see here. Well, if you don't want to participate in Water Carnival and Ironman, there will be other troop activities going on at camp. We'll have the climbing tower available, troop pontoons will be available, and troop climbs and stuff will be available too. Friday, we'll have Fantastic Fishing Friday in the morning. We'll follow that same merit badge schedule. And then in the evening, we will have our closing campfire with an OA social to follow over in the dining hall. On a Saturday morning, we'll have breakfast over at the dining hall, and that's just from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And then we'll have a flag ceremony that morning, and then troop checkout goes from 7 to 9 o'clock in the morning. So that's kind of how our schedule's going. The schedule is posted online. It is posted in our Leader's Guide. But if anyone has any questions, you can start dropping questions in the chat box, and I'll get to them at the end of the presentation. I am the only one on tonight, so please give me a little bit of time to answer questions at the end. Okay, so merit badge opportunities. Scout crafts, we will have camping, chess, geocaching, leatherwork, metalwork, music, pioneering, wilderness survival, and wood carving. Over at the Nature Lodge, we'll have astronomy, environmental science, forestry, gardening, nature, and soil and water conservation. Just so you all know, the gardening one will be a partial, but the Scouts will be planting things for our fall festival. And our fall festival is going to be at Camp Wilderness October 7th through the 9th. So we'll be planting pumpkins and gourds and all sorts of fun stuff for that fall festival. Fishing will be fishing, motorboating, and fly fishing. Over at the waterfront, it will be paddleboarding, swimming, canoeing, kayaking, board sailing, life saving is a go, and snorkeling. Shooting sports will be rifle, archery, and shotgun. New this year is cooking, so we will be offering Cooking 1, which will focus on the camp cooking portion of the merit badge. So this will be a partial unless if they come with a trail and home cooking done ahead of time. Otherwise, this will be a partial. It is just the camping portion of that cooking merit badge. That is going to be held down at the Blackfoot campsite. So the Blackfoot campsite is no longer going to be a campsite for troops to use for the summer. It's our new program area. Over at the Health Lodge, we have emergency preparedness, first aid, search and rescue, and then Wayne will be offering wilderness first aid weeks 1 through 5. He will not be at camp week 6. We have a different medical person on site that week. Trailblazers is our first year scout program. We do have all of our Trailblazer requirements, what they'll be working on earning on our website. Alrighty. High Adventure. So we have COPE, which stands for Challenging Outdoor Personal Experience. It's a great program that focuses on team building activities, communication, and leadership. They start the week doing team building activities on the ground, and then they work their way up to our medium and our elements. And then they end the week going down the giant zip line on our high ropes course. That's so much fun. And you need to be at least 14 to take COPE. Climbing, they will work towards earning the climbing merit badge. So a little bit different for COPE and climbing. These classes are going to be either that morning or the afternoon, and they have to attend Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So the morning is from 8 to noon and the afternoon is from 1 to 5. Here is a little bit of a different visual on how our schedule works. So basically you would, the scouts would need to find a time to fill their session A, their session B, their session C, and their session D. And then this Wednesday is an activity day. So all day on Wednesdays, the fun activities, and we'll be offering other merit badge classes and stuff that day too. Then every day, 3 to 5 is that open time and open program time where they can earn additional merit badges. And then dinner, and then our camp-wide troop events open time will be that evening. So here's another visual. Basically, you're just gonna wanna fill a class here, 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 and here. All right, so here's another visual to look at for which classes are offered. So all the way on here is all of the classes that we're going to offer during that session A. And here's one on that session B. This QR code up here is going to bring you directly to the schedule too that you can look at. You guys a couple minutes to take a look at that. Okay. Here is the Thursday and Friday. So a little bit different from previous years. Every class is not offered every session. The last 2 years, every class was offered every block, but that's not how it is. It's changing a little bit. Classes are going to be offered at different times. All right, so the classes that are not on the block. Cooking, that's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. So they will not be eating lunch with the unit. They will be down cooking their own lunch, and they will be there from 9 to 1. And that class is maxing out at 15 scouts. LifeSaving is another one that's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And that is from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. And that will be down at the waterfront. There's also a limit to how many can take that class too. I think we have it limited at 10 right now. Trailblazers, you must either go the morning session, so the 9 to 11, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or the afternoon session from 1 to 3, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. They need to go all of the days to work towards getting all of those requirements. Cope and climbing is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 to 12. So they have to go either the morning or the afternoon. They can't go morning one day and afternoon one day. They need to consistently go either the mornings or the afternoons. So again, 8 to 12, or else that 1 to 5. Pioneering is the afternoon. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 1 to 5. All right. Couple questions here. The adult leader guide said, yep, COPE is 13. My apologies. Sorry about that. Another question is, if a scout started the gardening and is close to finishing, can they take that merit badge at camp? Yes, they can. Okay. So scuba. So we are offering scuba weeks 4 and weeks 5. If you're interested, you can send me an email. Otherwise, you can just register right online. And when I go through that registration process here in a second, I'll show you how it works. But that $425 that it takes, it's an additional cost to your camp fee. So when you select scuba, it's going to add $425 onto that individual scout or adult. Adults can take this class too. This is limited to only 6 spots. So it's first come, first serve, youth or adult, $425 in addition to your camp fee. Registration opens and closes on Monday for that. So if you do have youth that are wanting to do that, make sure that you go online and you get registered for that on Monday. All right, Northern Tier High Adventure. So we are partnered with Northern Tier, and that is the High Adventure base up in Ely, the canoe base. So it's a week-long canoe trek. If you have anyone in your unit interested, you can sign up on our website. Registration for that does close this Friday, if anybody is interested in doing that. You do not have to pay the camp fee in addition because you're not at camp, you're only at Northern Tier. It is $525 to do the trek, so it is a lot cheaper to do this trek through Camp Wilderness than booking directly through Northern Tier. But what's great about us is we provide the transportation to and from Northern Tier. So say you have a group of 8 that's going out to Northern Tier, you arrive at camp on Saturday, your whole troop arrives at camp on Saturday. Sunday morning, we'll take the 8 up to the Boundary Waters. The rest of the troop will stay at camp. We'll go pick them up on Friday when they get done, and then they'll be able to head home with you the next Saturday morning. I did have one unit reach out to me that is interested in doing this. They're interested in going the last week of July. It's 2 scouts and 1 adult. So they are looking for the rest of the spots to get filled. So they're looking for 5 more spots, so at least 1 more adult. So if anyone is interested, please reach out to me and I can put you in contact with them. They're a unit that was interested in coming up from Nebraska to do it. So send me an email now or after the presentation if you are interested in joining and linking up with that troop. And again, that was the last week of July. Wilderness First Aid, again, it's available weeks 1 through week 5. Classes will be Monday through Friday from 1 to 5. And we need at least 6 people in order for Wayne to run that class. All right, so now we'll talk about merit badge registration. So class opens on Monday. The registration opens up on Monday, and then each week has a different time slot on when the classes will open. So if you are attending camp week 1, you can start registering for classes at 9 o'clock. If you are week 2, you can start registering for classes at 10. If you are week 3, 11, week 4, noon, week 5, 1 o'clock, and week 6, you can start registering at 2 o'clock. That's just when it's going to open for you. When we did online merit badge registration before and everybody could register at 9 o'clock, it has crashed our system in the past. So that's why we stagger everybody being able to register throughout the day. So now I'm going to show all of you, let me just pull up here a few things. So to register for classes or to get to our site, you would go to our Northern Lights Council page and you would click on the calendar button. And this is to access your registration. You would go to whichever week you're going to attend camp and you would find it on the calendar and you would open it up. You would then click this lookup button. You might have an account already created, but if you don't, you can click lookup and then look up registration. From here, you would enter in your email address and your registration number. So if you put a deposit down and you are currently in estimated status, if you put a $50 deposit down, say last summer or last year, you put that deposit down and you don't know what your registration number is, please contact me and I will send you your registration instead of creating a brand new registration. Otherwise, we have to merge them 2 together and it can get kind of messy. So if you already made a deposit and you do not know your number, send me an email and I will send you that information. But after you entered in that information here, say you are in estimated status, so you haven't yet paid your deposits yet, that's going to take you to, here. So I am currently in demo mode, so I'm on like an admin side of it, but it will show you this screen up right here. Basically, you'll see all of this, just not this top portion. So if you are currently in estimated status, it will bring you here because you paid your $50 deposit to reserve your campsite. In order to register for merit badge classes, you're going to have to go through this process. So you'll need to, if you need to adjust your counts, you can do so here. So say you had 7, but you're actually only going to bring 3 and you're going to have 2 adults. You need to confirm that. You would then click confirm participants. All right, you then get brought to this screen. So in order to go and move forward, the $50 that you put down, you need to allocate that payment to somebody. If you want to click, you would click allocate, and then you would select that payment. And then right here, you would put whoever you want in that there, say participant 1 gets that, you would just click save. And then that would register. You would then need to pay your minimum amount due. So this person I had on there that they had 3 scouts, and you allocated that $50. So you would have to pay a minimum of $250 to register for classes, because each scout has to have a $100 deposit down before you can register for classes on Monday. All right, so then you would just click checkout, and you would go through a screen that you read the agreements, you would book your reservation. Registration was booked. So now it would show you, again, I'm in admin mode. So then it would show you up here, this is what your screen would look like. You would then need to update all of your scouts information. So say you would put in here, you have Johnny Scout. He is currently at a star rank. Say he's gluten-free, you would put all of this information in here. So then we know, and we can tell Sally, our kitchen manager, that Johnny Scout is gluten-free. You would select their gender, say he is 14 years old. You could also put down here any additional allergies or dietary restrictions. We pull all of these reports. Medical concerns, say Johnny Scout may have ADHD or something you want us to be aware of. You can enter all of that information in here. So all of this information is going to need to be entered before you can register for classes. So then you'd click done. All right. So I'm just going to switch over to admin override, so then I do not have to pay a deposit on this mock registration. All right, so we go up here into Johnny Scout's reservation, and we are ready to register for classes. So you would go in here and you would click select classes. Over on this side here has all of the classes that we have listed for the summer. So let's say he wants to take right over here. So session A and session C is that 9 to 11 o'clock. But you can see down here the day. You always want to look at day of class, and it's Monday and Tuesday. So you know that that's going to be session A because it's on Monday and Tuesday. So he wants to do camping on Monday and Tuesday. Again, Monday and Tuesday, 9 to 11. We know it's going to be session A. Down here gives you more information, where the class is located, any prerequisites, and then if it is offered another time too, so you can also see that. So let's see here, where he's going to do session C, which is the 9 to 11 class, Thursday and Friday. He's going to do that, and that's over at the waterfront. So now we're on our Friday classes, and you can search here. You can do a drop-down menu and search here too. Okay, so we are wanting to do, he already has canoeing. He'll do chess. So that is Monday and Tuesday. We know that's going to be session B. So we'll click that here. That's his afternoon class. And then he's going to do fishing for his last one. So it will never double book you. The registration will not let you double book 4 classes for session A. It will block out those classes right away. So then he'll do fishing. So now he's full. So when we click done, you'd go back into it, and now you can see he's going to do Monday and Tuesday from camping in the morning. In the afternoon, he's going to go and do chess. And then Thursday and Friday, he chose canoeing, and then he chose fishing. And you can print this class schedule for the scout, and you can hand it to them ahead of time. And yeah, so that would be an example of what he would take for classes. Now let's see here. We're going to choose another scout. We're going to put Kevin Scout in. He is Life Scout. He's male. He's 14. And then we would click done. Go back into Kevin's registration. Now let's look to see what it looks like when they do climbing. So let's say here, I want to search for climbing. Here's the 2 different times that's offered. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 to noon. Or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 1 to 5. So let's say he wants to do climbing in the morning, and he wants to do cope in the afternoon. And then we got that again. That's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and that's 1 to 5. You click done. You could go back into Kevin's registration, and now you can see here it's climbing and it's cope. All right, let's do Frank Scout. He is first class, male, he's 14, done, update information. Let's say he wants to do LifeSaving. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 to noon. And then over here, it will just give you the classes that are offered that afternoon. So say he's going to do then canoeing, and he's going to take forestry because he wants to see Ranger Andy because he's a special guest speaker. You could click done, go back in here. So here it has LifeSaving up here, and then his afternoon blocks on Monday, Tuesday is canoeing, Thursday, Friday is forestry. You can also go in, say he wants to change classes. All you simply do is click on it, and then you're back to wherever you would like to begin. Scuba is right here, and that will automatically, it should automatically add, yep, a class fee of $425 onto that. So feel free to start dropping questions in the chat box, but the system will not allow you to double book classes. Once you picked a class for one of those sessions, it will block the rest of those classes out. If anyone has any questions or is needing help on Monday, you can contact myself, Cindy in the Fargo office, or Amber in the Bismarck office. We're also training in Ryan Hansen. He'll be in the Fargo office to be able to do all of this and to be able to help assist with that. Okay. All righty, let's see here. A few other things that's nice about our registration system is we have what's called a parent portal. So say that you are having each parent pay individually for the scout, or you want the parents or the scouts to sign up for their classes. Please use the parent portal function. Do not give them your registration ID number. Do not give multiple people your registration number. But you'll be able to go, you can click parent portal. If you want to choose to use parent portal, you would click just this use parent portal function here. Then you can click parent portal credentials. Once it loads here. You can print this out and you can cut them and give them to each individual scout. So here you have Johnny Scout. Here's his ID and his password. So then you just go back to that lookup registration, and he would enter that information in under parent, under parent portal. Attendee ID and password there is what you would do. Okay. So let me go back to, here we go. And you can set, oh, sorry, I will reshare my screen here. There we go. Again, that's parent portal, use parent portal and parent portal credentials there. All righty. Again, the $100 deposit needs to be paid before merit badge registration, before you can register for merit badge classes. So you would need to go in, confirm participants. If you reserved a campsite, you need to allocate the funds to a certain participant. You can split it up, or you can allocate it to an adult, or whichever you'd like to do. You would need to then pay the deposit. Then you need to go in and update the scouts information. And then you'd be able to register for classes. So I highly recommend between now and Sunday, you go in and you make those deposits and you make those payments and get every scouts updated with their updated information, rank and age, get all of that information up to date. So then when you start on Monday, all you have to do is go in and update what classes they'd like to take. All righty, let me pull up here. So I went over, yep, you'd go under that lookup button. Oh yes, one other thing I forgot. So if you're looking for the files that I'm talking about on the registration, So this registration page, the event page, you scroll down, right here is all of the information that you'll need for camp. So it has rosters, campership information, class catalogs, the last PowerPoint that I did, health forms, activity schedules. There's a new screening list through the BSA on how we're going to screen our participants coming in with COVID questions. All of that's right down here on here. All righty, let's see here. I talked about the parent portal function. It's under that additional actions button and you'd click parent portal. Alrighty, a reminder here again for classes that you want to make sure you look over here under the session A and C is the 9 to 11. If it's Monday and Tuesday, you know that's session A. If it's Thursday, Friday, you know that's going to be session C. All right, so I'm going to start looking at some questions here. All right, so I had a question. If I made a mistake on amount of scouts I paid deposit for, what do I need to do to fix that? Why don't you give Amber a call or send me an email and I will follow up with Amber on which scouts you want removed, and we can help you take care of that. Next question, if I pay for our scouts and register them for merit badges, what do I do if a scout wants to join us for camp as a late ad? Can I still add, pay, and register for them for merit badges? Absolutely, you can. Yep, you can add scouts all the way up to about 2 weeks before is what we prefer, because I'm already starting to place orders for classes. So on Monday, if you can, all of you can get online and register whatever scouts you have, and you know what classes they want to take, because I need to start ordering merit badge supplies through the national office. I already have some ordered, but if I need to place additional orders, I will need to do that as soon as I can. So you can do that, but you can, yes, you can still add participants on at a later time. Will we still be able to do patrol style cooking? Yes, we are offering patrol style cooking again this year. You just need to note that on your registration. And I think Erin, I did see yours on there, but we are working on updating that menu to make it a little bit more friendly for the different meals and the periods of times that we have to cook those meals. So if you have any requests on what you'd like to cook, please send that in to me in an email too. All right. Do parents that only come for part of the day, not sleeping over, need to fill out health forms? So if they are there as a visitor, no, they do not. They are just there as a visitor, but they are not allowed to participate in any activities. They can't go swimming. They can't go on the pontoon. They can't participate in any activities. But if they are coming for the day to help fill your youth protection thing that you need in your campsite, then yes, they would need to fill out A, B, and C if they're going to be staying. But if they're coming just for the day to visit, if they want to come for closing campfire, nope, no health form is needed for that. Okay, feel free to keep on dropping questions if you have questions. While some of you are typing here, I will also put in a little note here. We are still hiring. I have, I think only like 11 positions left to fill at camp. So if you or anybody is interested in working at camp, it's a great opportunity. We are running June 12th. That's the start of our staff week through July 31st. We do have a couple positions that will still be going on through August 15th, because that's when we're running Cub Camp. Included with working at camp is housing, 3 meals a day, 2 staff t-shirts, there's college scholarship opportunities, and then it's also a salaried position, so you'd be paid every 2 weeks. Some of the key ones I'm still looking for is a shotgun director, so you need to be at least 21 to do that. We would send you to get some NRA certifications and we would pay for that training, but I am looking for still a couple shift cooks, 1 more dishwasher, 1 more kitchen steward, 1 more scout crafts aide, a business manager. They would need to be 18, but yeah, only about 11 positions left to fill. All right, so for those of you that are in the Northern Lights Council that participated in the spring recruitment that gets to register for merit badge classes tomorrow, that will begin at 9 a.m. Okay, another question. If we need to pick up a scout up Friday evening, is that possible? Yes, it is. So if the scout arrived at camp, so say you drop that scout off at camp, you're allowed to take them. But if somebody else is picking them up, we do fill out a release a camper form, which the scoutmaster would need to be present, and we would just need to gather some other information on there too. So yes, they are allowed to leave early if they need to. Right. And then camp staff, this QR code will bring you directly to our online application. It's a really great opportunity, so please share it with your unit. Okay, and then just another couple of reminders. I know this says April 14th camperships are still due, but if there is somebody that does need assistance, please still have them fill out a form. We really want everybody to come to camp. Merit badge registration opens tomorrow for those that followed that spring recruitment plan. I think there's 2 or 3 units that did that in our council. Northern tier reservations are due on Friday, so you would go on our website and book on there. Unit t-shirt orders are due on Sunday, so make sure you get those in if you'd like to do that. Monday is that online merit badge registration, so try and get your deposits paid over the weekend, and everybody's information up to date on there too. And if anyone is having troubles with that this weekend, on Saturday, I am at a council convention, so I'll be able to help anyone if they need help. Otherwise, feel free to give me a call. I am teaching a couple, or speaking at a couple of the classes on Saturday, but I'll still have my phone and my computer there. And then same with Sunday. If you need help, just feel free to give me a call, send me a text or an email. Scuba, that's also opens and closes on Monday, so make sure you get that in there too. Early bird payments are due in full on May 16th. And also on May 16th, we'll open campsite reservations for 2023. So for those of you that have scouts that did a campership, we will have those funds on their registration before those early bird payments are due. So that price that will be deducted. So we're not going to do any refunds or anything. So say they get $150 off of their camp fee, that will be on there credited. So you just have to pay the remaining balance. All right, someone asked, how does an adult apply to be a commissioner for the week? Great question. I will pull that up online here and I'll show you. So if you go on our council website here and you go under camping and outdoor programs, and you go down to camp staff, there is a volunteer commissioner application right here that you can apply to be a commissioner. Just a reminder, if you would like to be a commissioner for the week, you do get to attend camp for free. Please do not register online. If you are going to be a commissioner, send me a separate email so then we don't have to offer refunds. But being a commissioner does not count towards your 2 deep leadership. So you would still need at least 2 other adults in there, and then you would be a 3rd one. But if you're interested in doing that, feel free to fill out an application. It is on my to-do list to contact everybody. Thank you all for joining me tonight. That's basically all I had to go over that registration process to remind everyone on the upcoming fees that are due. I will stay on here for a little while longer. If anyone does have any additional questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. But thank you so much. I will post this recording. I'll get it uploaded hopefully on YouTube tonight and get it on our website and everything by tomorrow morning. But again, thank you all so much for joining tonight. Looking forward to seeing all of you deep among the pines and birches this summer. It's going to be a wonderful, beautiful summer where we all get to be together in big groups again. Okay. Alrighty. If anyone has any questions, you can always send me an email or send me a text or a call. I will be hosting another webinar as we get closer to camp too. And that will just be kind of going over any news or updates that we have, going over the schedule again, a little bit more in depth probably, because this is a brand new schedule. That will be a little bit closer to camp. And I'll get that information out here soon too. It will probably be, I leave for National Camping School, I think on the 12th of May, and I get back on the 21st or 22nd. So probably after that, I'll do another webinar. All right, if we did have someone apply for a commissioner but did not know he was applying until after we registered him, can that be fixed if he's expected to be commissioner? Absolutely, yep. We will fix that. Send me an email and I can get that updated too on your registration as well. Again, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I will stay on here just for a couple more minutes, but thank you all so much. Oh, sorry, Erin, when will we know if you'll be our commissioner, or if you'll be a commissioner? I will send that out. That is on my to-do list tomorrow, so I'll try my best. But basically, if you apply to be a commissioner, you're going to be a commissioner. We don't have very many applicants right now, so just plan on, yes, you are commissioner. You're very welcome. All right, everyone. Well, thank you again for joining this evening. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But again, I look forward to seeing you all this summer, and take care. Thanks.